Thank you for joining Minority Alliance Organization, Minority Money Mondays. Today I'll be discussing a quote that I came across in an interview I was watching this week. One of the gentlemen in an interview basically was saying, especially within the minority community, one of the biggest issues is we continue to go out of our way to spend a lot of money on certain things without actually having a stake or a bit of investment within these companies. The main company that he had mentioned while saying this was Nike. He said, instead of us going out buying Nike sneakers for $180, $190, why not try to find a pair of sneakers that is 80 to 100, even if it's on sale or something of that sort. And then you could take the extra $100 or $80, that you have left over that you would normally spend on that and go out and actually buy some Nike stock. So, that really touched home because especially in the minority community, we have been Nike's, biggest consumers when it comes to the sneaker market. And when you look at the price of Nike back in 87, it's 1987, but for 2 cents at the time, and that same stock today is going for 112 per stock. So even if you took the gentleman's advice with going to buy the stock, if you're going to go out and buy a pair of shoes, if you would have took that over, the time period of 87 to, let's say, 2005, imagine how much you would have made in their stock price. If you would have took it from then to now, you would have made thousands upon thousands, basically off of using that concept. So when people ask, where do you find the money to, invest in stock? How do you find the money to start investing? Well, every day when you go to these different places, whether that's a gas station, a Walmart, grocery store, anything of that sort, and even down to, as I said, with Nikes or certain things you buy yearly. Of course, you're not going to buy 10 pairs of Nikes a year. Most people are not. But, to say if you even bought 2 to 3 pair a year, you would have an extra 100 that you can invest in their stock every year. Now, when it comes to different grocery stores or a Chevron, why would you not want to have stock in these things that you're spending in a year's time a few $100s at these different markets and things of that nature? Why would you not want to have a little bit of stake in the places that you spend your money? Is basically what it boiled down to, what he was saying to me, what it spoke to me by his statements there. This week, when we're looking at one of the best stocks to be buying over the next few years, especially for a lot of younger people in my generation who are looking at new stocks to get into and things of that nature. One of the most safest stocks I would say, and you would see the most growth, over the next 10, 15-year period, is Walmart. And I say that right now because Walmart is gearing up to they've always been in competition with Amazon. But even now, more so moving into the digital age, they're looking to expand and digitalize a lot of things that they have available and a lot of the services that they offer. With that being said, you look at Amazon stock today going for around $2,900, $3,000 there, and Walmart stock only being $135 as of the day. I mean, it has tremendous room for growth. And I mean, Walmart is a company that is already cemented in, our economy. So, it's not going to just disappear tomorrow or go bankrupt tomorrow. So I would say if we're looking at the best stock this week to invest in as far as safety and longevity, Walmart is one of the best stocks to be actually looking at in this time period. When it comes to the crypto market, we have seen a huge loss. I believe it was this weekend, and the total market value and things of that nature, because it was seen as a bubble at the time from the impact of the coronavirus and things of that nature. But the main crypto that we'll be looking at this week, as far as pricing to determine what the rest of the market does, is Bitcoin. So when you're looking at your safest investment as far as the crypto market currently, it's going to be Bitcoin. If you see Bitcoin going for anywhere in the 9,000 price range, my suggestion would be buy it, just because it is a high probability that once we come out of this election cycle, once we come out of the coronavirus pandemic, that Bitcoin will reach its all-time highs, which its last all-time high was in the year 2017. I believe it was about $20,000 there. So if we do start to see it go from 9,000 upwards and start to test that all-time high again, you could be looking at highs as early as 2022, about 50,000 for the total price per Bitcoin there. So as I said, when it comes to investing, that this is one field that I believe more minorities should be moving into, and at least taking a look at and being able to pass this knowledge on to the next generation behind us, so that we can reach the level of equality that we are trying to reach within society.